Hey there guys, now first of all, before we jump onto this video, we just wanted to give a quick shout out to Dinzydragon for giving us this fast forward suggestion. Now if any of you guys are watching, would like us to talk about any future potential title, whether it's in the works or not, let us know in the comments below. We'll make sure to give you guys a bit of a shout out. But again, thank you Dinzydragon. We'll leave all her channel details below in the description. Now, the House of the Dead series is a critically acclaimed smash hit on rail shooter series developed and published by Sega. It serves as a gory, adult-focused counterpart to the more colorful and child-friendly series of light gun games, Virtual Cop. Now, after spawning 5 mainline titles and several spin-offs, the series had primarily remained dormant until earlier this year when a remake of the original game launched on modern consoles. Now, while remakes are fine and welcome, what fans of the House of the Dead really want is a proper sequel, and that's what we're going to speculate about today. What does the future hold for a possible House of the Dead 6? Alrighty, now the last mainline game, House of the Dead Overkill, left the fate of AMS Agent G and Detective Isaac Washington up in the air as they were riding off on a mutant-operated helicopter. Possible sequel could pick up where this moment left off, leaving a couple of possible scenarios to kick things off. For one, the pilot could potentially escape and cause a new outbreak, either directly inside AMS headquarters or in some urban setting. The stakes in either case would be pretty high and would most likely affect where the story is taking place. We'd really like to see House of the Dead continue sticking to its roots for being a claustrophobic, close-spaced experience. Setting the game in a more open and vibrant setting would kill its horror vibe and likely not appeal to the fanbase. Of course, we also have the fate of Varla to deal with, who's currently just an active brain sitting in a jar, and Isaac's father is still alive. G and Isaac could embark on a mission to restore Varla's body somehow, possibly with some connection to Isaac's dad. Yes, we know that Varla's body was destroyed in Overkill when the Mother Mutant was defeated, but House of the Dead has enough crazy generic science going on in its world that anything is possible. Now you guys know, on-the-rail shooters aren't exactly known for being very flexible games. In fact, nothing has managed to top the Time Crisis series' unique mechanics, but there's nothing that's particularly stopping House of the Dead developers from gaining some inspiration from Namco's shooter. Using cover mechanics is something that could add some interesting elements to a horror shooter like House of the Dead. One cool mechanic could be that covering allows you to dodge mutant and zombie bites. It could also allow you to shove some enemies away by rapidly pressing the cover button. Stealth is also an unexplored possibility for light gun games. You could imagine the foot pedal from Time Crisis being used to move characters forward when enemies aren't looking, while needing to pay attention to environmental noise hazards. Now, of course, we can't ignore the fact that a game like House of the Dead would make a sick VR title. The horror genre is already pretty engrossing when playing virtual reality. It would also allow for a less on-rail experience by giving players more agency on which way to go after clearing a room from its horrific occupants. VR could also finally give us more staple horror weapons, such as chainsaws, baseball bats, wrapped in barbed wire, and other melee weapons. All in all, the House of the Dead series has never been entirely about its penchant for innovation. It was mostly about the joys of shooting zombies in the head and watching them pop off in glorious bloody fashion. As long as Sega or whoever may develop the 6th installment focuses on the game's atmosphere, we're sure it will be a fun time. Okay, but enough about us, on to you guys. What would you guys like to see in the new House of the Dead game? Also, do you think that it would be a good fit for VR? As always, let us know in the comments below. And if you did like this video, please consider giving us a like, subscribe, and share this video as well. That would really help us out. But thank you so much for all the support, and until next time, see ya.